Hi there, it's good to see you back with us for more Explore Tulsa. Now for most kids, this week is a short school week as we all get ready for Thanksgiving.
Which is pretty exciting for most kids, but I bet the kids at the Oklahoma School of Innovation and Experiential Learning don't feel the same. They're enjoying learning and putting to work all that they learn.
Jason Arent had a dream and he's putting it to work in a way that is sure to impress you.
Back I'd say about 10 years ago, I was sitting in my graduate level class and they asked me, where do you see yourself in 10, 15 years? And I said owning my own school or running my own school. I've been an educator for 19 years and I've taught in Texas, Puerto Rico, and my home state of Oklahoma. I've learned a lot from all the different schools where I've taught. And when I was in Puerto Rico, I told myself I wanted to come home and invest my talents with the kids here. I love teaching at my school here in Bixby and in the Tulsa schools, but I always thought there was something that I could add to the school system. And that's what came about right here. My daughter attends the school, my son attends the school, and I wanted them to be as prepared as possible for the shift in the economy, jobs that are going to be available. And I really, I wanted them to love education again. I wanted them to go to school and enjoy going to school. And so I decided to take all these great things I've seen in the different areas and put it all together in one to meet the needs of these kids. The name of the school is the Oklahoma School of Innovation and Experiential Learning. And it's a experiential / STEM school here in South Bixby. Here's what I really pride our school on. The students that are admitted based on self-discipline. They're not admitted due to academics. They're not admitted because of how much money they have. They're not admitted to anything else but the fact that they have self-discipline. I believe that with self-discipline, you can achieve anything. We have kids currently working on, we have a group that's working on a drone that they are able to fly, and someone who, let's say someone is hurt but they can't be reached, they fly this drone and land it or crash it next to the person, and the drone is made up of survival necessities like water purification tablets, splints, fire starter, thermal blanket. We have a group, last year they entered a competition. They developed a padding that would help reduce the amount of concussions in football helmets, using football helmets.
I'm part of a group that's working on finding a way to diagnose CTE or chronic traumatic encephalopathy before death. It's found mostly in football players and soldiers when there are repetitive hits to the head, and so this protein called the tau protein, which is already in the brain, it starts to clump up and it kills your brain cells. Currently, the only way to find if someone had it is an autopsy after death. And so what my group is trying to do is figure out a way to diagnose it before these people die.
We have students who are working on designing a couch that if a flood hits, like we saw in Houston, the couch can change into a flotation device, such as a raft. So what we do is we apply we apply research and data and creativity, and we do something with it.
We're doing it for Blue Thumb, so we wanted to do something to help out our community and with the environment, so we just asked them if we could help at all, and they gave us this assignment. Right now we're looking for just like pollution and any harmful substances in our stream that could kill the plants or animals or fish.
Once a month we go to a local creek, we monitor the creek for pollutants, and then we report to the state. So we have that. We have kids who are working on robotics. They've been working with their Lego Mindstorms. They're getting into the level where they're designing a robot that can go into crawl spaces and take video and pictures. We have kids who are building race drones from scratch.
We go into this program called Beta Flight, and what it does is basically like you see each motor and you can kind of like program like the speed of it and stuff. and like which direction it's going, all that.
We have a few students who have developed a green room. You can see them do computer programming.
We are working on Scratch. It's a coding program.
Right now I'm working on a project called Trail of Tears, and I'm just showing the Indian removal and coding all that.
I've always loved teaching, always. I've never wavered in that arena. I've enjoyed going to work every day. Now I work a lot more, but it doesn't feel like work. It feels like a hobby. It's very rewarding, so yeah.